Live.
Okay, that happened this time. That was funny. Hey, sports fans, I just clicked go live and it said it failed to go live. So try it again. So we did, and I think we're live now. Live buttons up there. So hey, good to see everybody. And today we've got our good buddy Dustin Slade is here. Hey, Dustin, how you doing, buddy?
Morning.
And we have a friend of ours, Catherine Wilfong, is here today too, and
Hi, guys.
she's gonna be asking questions today.
I will.
So, and what we're talking about, we're going to talk about how to get a lot of YouTube views, and then you can take those views and drive them wherever you want to send them to. So, and we're going to let Dustin have the floor today, and we're going to pepper him with questions. And we do have the question app. The Q&A app is on. Let's see if it's still on. It's on. So if you guys have questions, if anybody out in the audience has any questions, just type it in using the Q&A, and we'll pull that question up. We'll give you a nice little shout out, and we'll answer your questions. So this is going to be on YouTube, and how to get thousands of views on your YouTube. Dustin, what's your highest YouTube number count on one of your videos?
Ooh, I'd have to look at my analytics. I think, let me check here. Probably my most popular one has about, it gets about 9,000 views a month.
A month. So,
yeah.
Folks, let me ask you this. If you could drive 9,000 views a month to one of your videos, you think that might change your life a little bit?
I want to drive 9,000 views to my my YouTube video. I think I have 54. 55 last time I checked. I think it's been up for 9 months.
What we're going to do, let's see. Dustin, you want us to ask you stuff how to do it, or you want us to, you want to just take it and run it and tell us how you do it, and us ask questions as we go along?
I'll take off and run with it, and if you guys have questions, it doesn't make sense in between, just let me know.
All right.
I'm looking at my one video I made here.
From the beginning and go right through it, if you would.
Okay. I would say probably the first thing you need to do when you're considering making a video is your keyword research. To do enough keyword research so that you can actually rank for a video. If you do the research and there's so many people trying to rank for something like weight loss or something, it's going to be really tough. So you might want to add a long tail keyword so that it makes it, weight loss on, belly fat. So it's specific. Okay.
Let me jump in and ask you a quick question here. When you're targeting, let's say somebody is just getting started with YouTube, okay? So when they're doing their keyword research and they have a particular niche that they're wanting to target or whatever, what kind of are they looking for? 1,000, something with 1,000 exact traffic, or something with 500 exact traffic, or what exactly are they looking for? 5,000, 10,000? I mean,
depends on who you ask. Because
we're asking you, and we just want your experience and your solution. Because
I think it's fair enough to mention someone like Chris Blair. He'll go for something something like 300 hits a month on some stuff to really super target a niche. I've gone for stuff under 50,000. Under 50,000 searches a month is kind of my criteria. If it's over something like 1 million, forget about it. That's just way too much competition for me, and more than I want to throw the money at to get that particular thing ranked. So I usually try and search for around 20 to 50,000 in the search results.
But I've gone as low.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Catherine.
Okay, so I am starting out brand new, basic.
From scratch.
So right. I'm going to go in for the basic question. What do you look up to find how this ranks? Like, what do you search to find how this ranks? Like, you say you're looking for something that has less than 50,000 hits. What do you search? What you do you open up Google and go, I want to find, you know, this specific thing on YouTube that has less than 50,000. I don't even understand where you start.
Okay.
What I do is I use a Google Chrome browser or a Firefox browser and make an incognito window. You know how to do that?
Yes, I do. Okay.
So that way your search results are tailored to your IP address, basically, and whatever other things that you've been searching on. So you go ahead and open a new incognito window and type in quotations the exact keyword or keyword phrase that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And with the item in quotations, it will tell you the exact amount of searches per month for that term. You have anything to throw into that, Tom?
Well, I mean, don't you use Keyword Planner to look for your keyword traffic?
I don't even use. Well, I use Marketing Samurai.
Okay, but I mean that's going to actually that actually plugs into the Keyword Planner, though, I think, and uses that as its search criteria, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm still using the Keyword Planner tool to search the criteria.
Right.
But I will just, at the very basic level, start in a new incognito window, see how many exact searches per month for a specific term is coming up.
Okay, so you're looking in there for something that comes up with when you're doing a quotation mark and stuff. That tells you how many titles have that exact phrase in the keyword in the title.
Exact phrase.
So what you're looking for is that's where you're going to look for a phrase that you're trying to figure out that you might want to start searching about, and then you go into the Keyword Planner to search with that and narrow it down some more and see if that's going to be good. Is that basically what you're saying?
And there's one other step.
Okay.
You can use the Keyword Planner to go in and see what kind of searches are done in that, but also you need to go to YouTube search engine and put in quotations that exact keyword and see what kind of results come up. Because you may find that on the Keyword Planner tool or something, there might be 1 million searches on that keyword for web pages, but on YouTube there's only a dozen videos, or something like that. So you even if it's a keyword that's more difficult to rank for, say, a web page, you may be able to rank for it for a video much easier because there's only a small amount of videos, only 100 videos on it. So that's the third step.
And get that video on the top page on the first page of Google too. So
right, at least in the first top 10 is where you want to try and be at on your first attempt. And it fluctuates so much that you might get there on one day and it might be gone the next. But if you do your keyword page research right and you do your on-page optimization, that's the next step. So let's say you can.
Wait a minute. Catherine, do you have any questions about what he said so far?
So there's a program called Keyword Research.
I'm sorry, Dustin, go ahead.
On Google, on the AdWords portion of Google, they have a Keyword Planner, which has changed. It's a tool that allows you to research keywords and see what kind of competition is up for them.
Okay.
And so it's in the AdWords. You have to have an AdWords account already made up, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, to start this off, you need to set up an AdWords account. That would be step number one, really.
Well, I think it'll walk you. If you just put in Keyword Planner tool, it'll come up it'll be your first selection. You click on that, and it'll take you through. And if you don't have something set up that they want you to set up, it'll walk you through that. So don't worry about that. Just go ahead and do the search for Keyword Planner tool. What's it called now? I think that's it, isn't it?
Keyword Planner. Yep.
And it'll walk you through that, and then there's certain things that you do in there, but we're not gonna get that in detail on this particular thing.
No, I'm sorry. I really am basic at this whole YouTube thing, and I'm probably your worst nightmare when it comes to explaining YouTube.
Well, no, this is exactly what we want. So these are good questions.
Yeah, that's helpful. I think sometimes we get so caught up in doing it, we forget all the little, one little step in there that you might need to even get the keyword planner. But honestly, I haven't even been using the keyword planner lately. I've just been using the YouTube search engine to see how many videos are on a particular keyword.
Okay.
And if I'm going to try and rank that keyword for a video, I just go straight after the YouTube search engine. But it's really better if you do it. It's going to take you a little bit of time to do the keyword research so that you have something you can target that you're going to be able to be in the market for.
Okay.
If you are targeting something that has over 500,000 views a month, there's probably a lot of competition out there, and that keyword planner will tell you this has high level competition, and it's going to be tough to rank for. That being said, you go to the YouTube search engine, and a heavily searched keyword may not have a video for it yet. So all that keyword research you can set on the shelf, so to speak, and look at the ability of YouTube search engine to find out if there is even a video out there for it.
Okay, so two-step process.
So once you've determined a keyword that you want to make in the title and sprinkle it in the description, then you can start moving forward to make your video. If you've got to make it either a short video, 3 to 5 minutes. I personally just lately I don't even scan on anything that's less than 5 minutes. If it's over 5 minutes, I don't have time for it, and I just pass right over it. And a lot of times I'll do a video and I'm trying to talk as fast as I can and get through it, and it's 12 minutes long. So I have to go back in and do it again. Maybe I'll wind up making it 3 or 4 times before I'm said and done. So once you have your keyword ready, now you go into your on-page optimization. And that's where you need to go into, as you create a video, you want to create the title of the video with your keyword in the name. So if it's weight loss on lower belly fat, that's your keyword. You name the file that you recorded either on your phone or wherever you recorded it. You name that file the keyword, so that when you upload it as an MP4 to YouTube, it's already got that title in the it's already got that keyword in the file name. That's first step. Second step is putting the keyword in your title. Third step on that, writing a script description about 300 to 500 words that has that keyword sprinkled into it several times as well. That's going to be your on-page optimization. And I think
and you probably want what? How much? 3%, 5% of your keywords sprinkled in there.
The largest video that had the most views, I didn't do any of that. So it's you can get away with doing, I think, a lower keyword density on the description than, say, a blog.
Yeah.
You need a lot more keyword content in there. But on my Wi-Fi, Windows 8 Wi-Fi video fix, I didn't put in any description in. I just said, if you want to fix your Wi-Fi, here's the video for it. So you can get stuff ranked even without it. But as a keyword density, what are you using for that tool to check the keyword density?
What am I using as a tool? I'm just trying to put in 1 or 2 keywords per paragraph, and I keep short paragraphs. So I try and run it about 3%.
Yeah.
And that may not be enough. I don't know. So, but anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can't think of the tool I use right now to check the keyword density. I'll have to go back through my notes and we'll put it in the resource document. But there's a couple of different quick and simple online services where you can paste in the paragraph and it'll tell you how keyword rich your paragraph is there. So you have those abilities to go in and edit that, and the more the better. The more you put that keyword in there, the better. For a while there, they were suggesting that you put in the bottom of the video that the creator of this video may at some point receive financial compensation for this video. And so I would put that in there. And then I have a blank thing that I paste in all my videos. It's all my social medias, my Facebook link, my Twitter link, you want to put your username for your YouTube account in that link. Put in all your social medias accounts that you have in there that other people can connect with you on. Anything else? Oh, and I always leave my phone number in there. And I'm starting to get a lot of calls from people saying, hey, I saw your video. I saw that you put your phone number in here, and can we work together? I got one this morning. So,
Cool.
New, if you're watching, thanks for watching. You should be on the call here.
Well, let me, and one of the things that you can do when you first upload your YouTube video, there's a little, YouTube gives you a video link to that video. You want to grab that right away and paste that into your description.
Yeah, it's a short link of the actual YouTube video. If the URL for the main watch video will have the URL, and it'll say watch in it, and it'll have the URL. The shortened link that's in the description, if you copy that and paste it in your description box, it's supposed to give your if you do that before the video is completely uploaded, it's supposed to give you a little bit more link juice.
Yep. Let me. Do you do timestamps on your videos?
I use timestamps, and once the video is uploaded, I will download the closed caption file. Get ready to have your halo spin, Catherine.
All right.
I upload the video to YouTube. I have it optimized, on-page optimized, and the information's there. Then I download the closed caption file. The YouTube will create a closed caption file that's almost accurate. It's got a lot of stuff wrong in it that you would have to edit to make the closed caption completely readable. But what you can do is go into the closed caption file that you downloaded and sprinkle in your keyword in there at least 3 times. And then wherever you sprinkle that keyword, you copy the timestamp and you paste it in the description. That way, if someone was looking at your video and they were looking at the description, if they clicked on any one of those timestamps, it would go right to where that keyword is in the video. And so I always put 3 of those in. And have you heard more or less on that, Tom? Putting timestamps in there?
No, I mean I put timestamps in based on concept. So I've never tried it where you put a timestamp each, 3 of them hitting that exact keyword, and I'll try that if that's a good thing. So.
That was a Frank Marino and Mark Harbert thing a couple, 5-6 months ago that they suggested, and so I've been using that. There's a free app I can put in the description box here. What's it called?
One of the things that I do on the putting in the translation, I hate their translations. So typically what I'll do is I'll write up on a Word document my transcript. And basically that tells me I can track that for how many keywords, how dense my keywords are and that kind of stuff. And I just copy that and paste that in. And it will actually go in there and basically I'm following that as a script when I'm doing my video. So if I paste that in there, it's got everything that I want in there, and it's got it accurately in there, and then it will timestamp all that stuff. And that's kind of how I do it instead of downloading it and re-uploading it. I just copy and paste it, and it goes out and does all that. And I forget which selection it is in there, but it's down toward the bottom, and you just say, coordinate it, and it does that. And it'll put it exactly in there. And if you look at the caption, it'll go word for word on that, and it's accurate.
Yeah, I haven't taken the time to go through and do each individual video and make sure that all the content is accurate in the closed caption. All I've done is just edit a few of the lines to make it look readable in the beginning, and then I will paste in the timestamps of the keyword a couple times.
Well, I probably shoot my videos a little bit differently than you do, but go ahead. So.
Yeah, I haven't taken the time to go through and take all the audio and transcribe it word for word. So another thing on the list I haven't done, but it seems to be working okay with just putting the.
Oh yeah, I mean your views are, I mean, 9,000 a week. That's amazing.
A month. Yeah,
I'm sorry, 9,000 a month.
This one's got 114,000 views, 112,000 views since.
See, I mean that's just so sweet. I love that. So anyway, so we're to the point where we got the video optimized, or the description optimized, or the on-page optimization for the video. So what's next? Any questions, Catherine?
How many videos do you try and do a month, or?
That's a great question. For a while there, I was trying to do at least one a day, and sometimes I'll fall off the wagon, won't make any for 2 or 3 days, and then on some days, you know, I like my shirt, and I'll make 10 videos in one day.
Right. So
my hair is really good that day, and I like my shirt, so I'll make a custom funnel, and then I'll get inspired, and I'll just keep going. I'll make 2 or 3 different sets of funnels, and you know, by the time it's all said and done, I've got 10 videos I got to edit now.
In what programs do you use?
I'm a Windows user, so most of the Windows programs that come already pre-installed have Windows Movie Maker.
Okay.
It's a pretty easy to use format. Doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles that other programs do, but it's a pretty good freebie that's out there.
So,
do you use anything special you like, Tom?
I'm sorry. I was thinking something else. Say it again.
Do you use any video editing software that you like?
No, I just use the YouTube editor, and I've been playing with that, and that actually for me works pretty well.
I do have another question. So these videos, I haven't seen your videos yet, but are they you talking, or what are these videos of?
Most of them are what they call bobbling head videos, and you know, you're showing your face and you're describing some sort of technique or something, kind of like this. This is a bobbling head video. A lot of my videos are screenshot videos, and it'll be me talking for just a second. Hey, this is me, and today I'm going to tell you about how to do this, and then I'll shift to my screen. And when I have a bad hair day and I don't want to get on camera, I just completely do screenshots.
Okay.
And I don't do any bobbling head. I just show. Usually I'll start a picture of like my Facebook page, so it'll show me and you know who's making the video, and then I'll go, hey, this is what I'm going to show you, and I go straight into screenshot, and there's no bobbling head.
You know, and Catherine, one of the things that you can do is you can just make one slide with your talking points. And just make a picture of that and talk, and you don't even have to show your face if you don't want to, and it's just your voice, and you're showing the screen with a screen capture program, and there's free things of those, and there's paid things of those, and you can just talk for 2 minutes or 4 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, but so you can do it a lot of different ways.
No, I was just wondering if like Dustin has like a following, because you're a pretty good looking guy from Colorado, and maybe these people that are hitting your page are a bunch of women sitting going, hey look, Dustin's got another video out.
It's mostly guys that are contacting me, that are mostly male marketers that want to get in. Maybe I should wear a tank top. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I was just like, who like should I get a model, in and shoot them, good looking woman, do they get better hits, what's on the video? I'm like trying to figure this out. It seems like it's visual.
Yeah, I think there's part of that for definite sure, but if people are searching a keyword research term to find out a problem, it could be the ugliest woman in the world, guy in the world that's on the video. They don't care. They just want to find out the solution.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So you think
there's probably some of that.
You think it's all solution oriented, not just, you know, how it's presented or you know, what the effects are or how, you know, the video comes across.
Actually, I think that's very true, because if you watch some of my first videos, they're so boring. They're just, you know, I didn't have a lot of life in the video, and if you want to change your Facebook fan page, this is how you do it. It's just, I'm falling asleep in the video, and you are too. So it's got to be, you know, people that want the content, and, you know, I've learned a lot as I've got over 300-something videos now on how I like to watch and how I like to come across. But, you know, in the beginning there, some of the videos I watch and go, oh my God, that's just terrible. Who's this guy, you know? Get over that, you know. It's.
But let's talk about the number of videos real quick, and then we want to talk about backlinking. But how many videos did you just say you had?
I've got like 320-something videos.
Okay. So the question I have basically is, when you're thinking about doing video marketing, you know, even though you're doing everything right and doing everything right, you've probably got, what, an 80-20 or a 90-10 as to what's actually driving the most stuff, because you're not going to, you know, if you do really well, you might get 50-50. But what is your feel for that? Do you get what I'm going at? I mean, in other words, if I put up 3 videos and do everything right, I'm still probably not going to get much traffic from that. I mean, you have to. It's something that you do every day over time, and you get better and better and better and better. And things change all the time. So as things change, you have to adapt to those changes too. But that's kind of the question: is there in other words, of the videos that you rank and stuff, is there a percentage that you rank versus, or I mean, I assume you don't rank 100% of them. I mean,
no, there's a lot of videos that are how-to stuff that haven't got a whole lot of traction, and a lot of it's not completely optimized. It's just I had an idea, I wanted to make it on the fly, and, you know, I stopped the motorcycle, put the camera out, and just did a little video with that. But I don't have a whole lot of lifestyle videos up there. Is that what you mean? Like?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I'm just talking about number. You know, when you're trying to rank a video, each video you're trying to rank based on a keyword or a phrase, or you know, you've got a specific target that you're looking for.
Right.
Every time that you do that, you're going to get a percentage of those to do well for you, but a percentage they're not going to do that as well as, you know, you've probably got about 20% of your videos or 10% of your videos that do the vast majority of your stuff, but you've got a lot of other videos out there that'll have, you know, a few views every day or a few views a week, and they all add to your channel. But over time, as you do this, I bet money that people come watch your, just because they just want to see you. If you've got enough videos out there, I think you do develop a following.
Yeah, I would say so too. I personally don't. I have tried a couple times to rank, like to make a video with the same content and see which one ranks better. And it just was too much work for me. I just didn't have the time to make it fit in my schedule and the wherewithal to make it happen. But I've tried it a couple times, and I think now my main focus is just it's right out of Ray Higdon's playbook. You know, learn something, do it,
teach
and reproduce it and teach it. And the more you can be consistent in that, the more you start building up content. You know, I just recently hit over 500 subscribers.
Congratulations.
And that was just, you know, over time. It hasn't come overnight, but it's just building and building and building. The one thing I do want to talk about in this particular video is the annotations and stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
My first year of video marketing, I missed one crucial step that I think would have doubled or tripled my amount of subscribers, and that is putting an annotation in that says, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just as simple as that. And do you know what that is, Catherine?
Well, I've seen it on G+, and I've been on other people's YouTube and channels, and I've actually subscribed to certain people's YouTube channel. So
exactly, it's usually in the top corner or bottom corner or something, and you can put it wherever you want, make it whatever color and how big you want it. But I think in the first year, I didn't even know that existed. And so I wasted, half the year creating all this great content and teaching people how to fix their problems, but I didn't ever ask for any reciprocation. I never asked for subscribers. I just said, hey, if you want to fix your problem, here's the solution. So after doing I did 2 other YouTube courses, and when I realized I was missing out on the annotations, I just thought, oh man, you just wasted a year when you could have been marketing to these people. So at least putting a subscribe annotation either at the beginning of the video. I put one at the beginning. It stays up for 30 seconds and then it goes away. Then at the end of the video, I put it up for another 10 seconds, another smaller one, and it just says subscribe. And when you put the annotation in there, what you can do is also put the keyword in the annotation. Want to lose belly fat and lower abdomen? Subscribe here. And you put that in the annotation in there so that the keyword has another link juice for that annotation link in there. And then we talked briefly about this a couple weeks ago, but I use a plugin for my WordPress blog. It's called Pretty Link. Mm-hmm. And Pretty Link is, man, I think it's when I realized I could use Pretty Link to basically it's a link shortener. And so if you have an affiliate link, my blog's DustinSlade.com. I can shorten the affiliate link of something that's got a huge URL and shrink it down to DustinSlade.com / whatever I want. And so now what you need to do in your YouTube account is you need to go into the settings and you need to associate your website with YouTube. When you associate your website, your blog, it can't be any type of an affiliate link. It can't be any of your businesses that it's the corporate website link. That will not work. You have to use your own domain name that you own and you're paying for, and that will allow you to link it with YouTube. And once you link the associated website of your blog, then when you go in and you make a pretty link, say I'm promoting whatever affiliate link I'm promoting, I can put it into my annotation as a clickable link. So now, instead of just telling someone, hey, if you want to learn more, go to blah, 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 www, whatever, now it's an actual clickable link on the annotation in there. And once I did those 2 things to my channel and went through, and I still got videos I still need to edit, and I'm going through and categorizing them completely differently now. But once I did that and put the subscriber annotations in and put annotations in that link to my external websites of my affiliate sites, that really ramped up my business. So that's a huge, huge part of how you can associate a website that makes a clickable link in your annotations. Otherwise, no affiliate links or anything like that will work.
Okay. Well, doing basically your keyword research, you got to have it, and your on-page optimization, you've got to have it. But it's kind of like baking a cake, you got to have a little pinch of this, a little pinch of that, and then. But overall, your keyword research runs about 10% of your. It's worth about 10%, and your on-page optimization is worth about 10%, and it's all about backlinking, and that's about 80% of it. So, do you do any backlinking at all, or how do you handle that?
I used to use a lot more, and lately I haven't been doing as much. I used the Social Monkey.
Yep.
Is a cheap option there that'll get you a couple backlinks in there. But honestly, I haven't. I've been using some of Rob Foer's link farm.
Okay.
And using some of that, but I haven't been paying for a lot of backlinks. In his recent training, he talks about SAO, we talked a little bit about search authority optimization versus search engine optimization, SEO. And before I forget, one thing that can be really crucial and push your ranking up extremely fast, that's just something bizarre out of this new algorithm that YouTube has, is if you can get in a syndication group. I've got a video syndication group on Facebook I created where anyone can join, and people will go like and comment and share the videos for everyone within that group. If you can get 10 people to share to view the video within the first hour, your rankings will skyrocket.
Get them to watch it all the way through. Yep.
And exactly, get them to watch the complete video. Let it play in the background. If they're, it's a long video, let them actually let it play completely all the way through. Try and get as many people as you can to watch it within the first hour, and somehow that makes the ranking jump up as well.
So which one of the SAO programs are you using for your backlinking? That's Rob Scott.
I haven't dug into his stuff now, but what I've taken from that training that he recently did is that your social media influence, whether it's on Pinterest or Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, the more places that you can share that content, the higher you'll get ranked. And so when I create a video, at the bottom of the video, it has the share option on there, and you've got 10 different social medias that you can immediately share with from YouTube site.
So that's basically how you're doing that. You're using OnlyWire, and you're using those sharing sites that are on to do the backlinking.
Yep.
But I'm assuming you're putting it out on all your social media sites too.
Right. That's where the OnlyWire comes in. I mentioned Social Monkey, but I use OnlyWire as well too.
Okay.
OnlyWire is $50 for the year, and now I have 38 different social medias that are connected through OnlyWire. I couldn't get 50 to connect, although I signed up for each one. So
that's basically all the backlinking that you're doing? Are you running an RSS feed?
That's all the backlinking that I'm doing in that. And periodically I'll do different things. I'll buy a Fiverr gig and buy, a couple hundred backlinks or something like that someone has, but
you're not using like Digitraffic Generator or SE Nuke or anything like that.
I think if you do your keyword research and you do it in YouTube so that you can see, hey, there's only 100 videos made on this subject, I should be able to optimize my video better than this person and go in there and rank it. And one thing I didn't talk about in the keyword research that can save you a lot of time is go into the keyword that you're looking for, find a video, and copy their keywords. So you can go into in the Chrome browser, if you're watching a video, if you hit Control-U, it will bring up the HTML code. And in that code, you can search for the meta tags, which are the keywords, and then you can copy all of the keywords from their video that's already ranking. Those are good keywords. And so you can save a little bit of time by copying someone else's keywords that's ranking for the same exact video, optimize them, and share them on social media, and you'll boost up above them.
Another way to find that is just to right click on your mouse and click on the source code, and you'll find it like that too. When you're out there looking at the video, you actually put your
mouse there and right click.
Yeah, and right click and go to the source, and you'll about a quarter of the way down it'll be in the tags.
Depending on what browser you're using, you might need to go to properties or source.
Oh yeah,
HTML.
I'm always on Chrome. That's the only browser I use ever. So
that can save you a lot of time.
That's how you do it on Chrome.
Yes. And I had one other tip that I was going to give on that. Oh, when you do have, if you are in a syndication group or you're sharing your video and people are making comments, be sure to plus their name and reply in their comment so that it highlights their name and makes their clickable Google account link in there. Make sure you reply to each comment with plussing their name, adding their name as a Google Plus link in there, and it gives you more link juice into your video. And I think, honestly, I think that's why
that's
Windows,
a good point.
Yeah, the Windows 8 Wi-Fi fix, I think that's why that video has gotten so popular ranked, because all I did is I had a problem with my Windows 8 Wi-Fi. I found out how to fix it, and I recreated someone's video. I just made my own. But I started commenting on every single person's reply. And I really think that shot up the video quite a bit more authority because of that.
Great tip. Great tip, especially if that's hooking back to your Google Plus accounts, and that's link juice right there. So, and if a lot of people are commenting on it and you're plussing them, you get a lot of conversations going on it. That gets it spread out all over the place. That's a great point.
Sharing it in groups of your social media is really important too. Not just your personal page, but if you can go into groups that are related to whatever your keyword is and ask for some support. Hey, I made this video, it should help you. Can I get a comment or a like or share? And that will get you a little bit more engagement, I think, than just your personal page. Cool.
Any questions out there? Catherine, do you have any questions?
Not right this second. It's a lot of information, a lot of good information, and I do want to go back to the credibility aspect. I believe that once you start making the videos and you've been out there and you keep plugging away and putting them out there, that it does build up a following. I really believe that. So that was an excellent point. I really want to go back to that, Tom.
Cool.
So.
Staying consistent is probably the toughest part, I would say. Finding a subject to make a video about is something that when I ran out of stuff, I just started, okay, what do I need to fix? Okay, I'm going to fix this, so I'm going to make a video on how to fix that. And, the Windows 8 Wi-Fi fix video, it gets 9,000 hits a month. Those leads, I would have never thought I would get business leads out of that video. But people know, like, and trust me because I helped them out with that fix, and they're willing to hear me out on whether I pitch in my offer or whatever we go from there. But I was shocked to really make the connection of, okay, I'm helping these people on something completely non-business related, and they're willing to work with me because of that. So.
That's another good point. When you help people on something that is totally outside your realm and not trying to pitch them on something that you're trying to make your core business on, people are more willing to listen to you on your business because they're like, hey, this really is a good guy, and he's spending time. This was his problem. He's sharing how he fixed it. I can relate to that. I want to help him out, and that's part of social too, being relatable.
Well, that's a pure giving kind of thing too. So I mean, you're not looking, you're just giving.
Exactly.
And it's a pure gift. And so that's why it's coming back to you, because people really don't care what you know until they know that they can trust you and that they like you, and that you're not just trying to sell them crap. So that you actually have their best interest in mind.
Yeah. I think that's maybe probably one of the best points about this whole conversation is give, figure out what you can give. Don't think about what you're going to get and how to just give, and then things will start to come back to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would say, over the last 6 months that I've been pretty heavily working on my business here, I've noticed that, being consistent, creating more videos, and just creating content on a regular basis has really paid off. Now I'm starting to get phone calls. I'm starting to get a lot of emails. I'm starting to get instant messages. Hey, I saw you on this video. I saw you on this blog. I saw you here. and having a video up, they kind of already feel like they know you a little bit.
Yep.
When they talk, I've heard people. Adam Chandler told me, people will call up and say, it feels like I know you already. And I've had people say that on the phone. I'm like, yeah, I guess it does work. People say that, and they relate to you, and then they'll go off and running with you.
Yep, you make relationships. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're running out of time, so Dustin, that was great.
Out of here.
Appreciate you there, bud. Thank you for sharing all that.
Dustin.
Yeah. I got to squeak out of here. I'm off to the rehab center, but I will see you guys next Tuesday at 10.
Great. Thanks.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Take care.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
So,
all right.
All right. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, I know. Appreciate
you're welcome.
Yeah, and I want to say that you're one of the most giving people that I've met on G+. You help me all the time. So
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
you gotta pay it back, So I mean, I gotta pay it back to people. So you just pay it forward, and that's just kind of how it works. So, but anyway, thank you very much. Your questions were spot on, and that really helped out a lot. And I'm sure that'll benefit a lot of people because we got into some detail and stuff. But we'll have some information. I'll put a resource doc together and see if we can get all that. And if you guys are doing video, then what I'll do is I'll put a link in here to Dustin's Facebook group, where if you do a video, come share that video on that. And if you can, that point about getting 10 views of the full YouTube thing, if people are actually active in that group and do that, if you get 10 views on your YouTube video, that helps out tremendously, and that'll shoot your rankings up. So that's a great point, and I'll put all that in the resource document. We'll make that available to people. So that's it for me, and we're going to sign off now, and I hope everybody has a great day. Catherine, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it.
Hang on for a minute. Let's just say goodbye to people. See you, everybody. Y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.